Hey, this is Seth Parnell, the minister of the Portia Church of Christ, and checking in for another midweek Devo. One of the main passages that we looked at in our class tonight was that of Acts chapter 8 and the interaction that Philip had with a man called the Ethiopian Eunuch. And this was a man that was a very successful man. He was very wealthy. He served under the queen of Ethiopia, was under her treasury. But yet, when he was returning home, he was reading a scroll from the book of Isaiah, a portion of the book of Isaiah. And Philip, he approaches him, being led by the Spirit, and he comes to him and he asks him a question. He says, "Do you understand what you are reading?" And the eunuch's response was, "How can I unless somebody show me the way?" And so he got up into the chariot, and they had this conversation. They talked about the gospel, and Philip, he explained to him the entirety of the gospel, of what Jesus had done for him, the sacrifice that he gave, and how now anybody, no matter where they came from, no matter who they are, Jesus died for them, and they have an opportunity to know him. They have an opportunity to have their soul saved. And eventually, he goes to this. He sees this body of water, and he says, "Look, here is water. What hinders me from being baptized?" And he was. They went down in the water, and this man was baptized by Philip, and he went on his way, joyfully. Many times when we approach evangelism, when we approach spreading the gospel, we wait for people to ask us questions. We wait for people to come to us and ask, well, what should I do? Kind of like in Acts chapter 2, when those individuals asked Peter, said, "Men and brethren, what shall we do?" Sometimes we expect that, but sometimes we have to be like Philip, and we have to ask the question ourselves. Do you understand what you're reading? Do you understand the gospel? Do you understand what you need to do in order to have your soul saved? You can't help someone unless you know how to help them. So we need to be quick to ask those questions. How can I help you? How can I be there for you? How can I help you be closer to God? If we can do that, if we can adopt that mentality, that lifestyle, then that'll be something that will bring us together as Christians, and we can better serve God in that way. And so, as always, if you have a spiritual need, then please get in contact with us, because we'd like to help you in any way that we can. I hope you have a wonderful day and a very good week, and be that light in the world.